Hi, this is Chris, and this is my deck profile of Yugioh Musketeers. Alright, so basically my starting Vanguard, her name is Kira. Basically, she is a counterblast, and you search top 5 for a grade 3 added to your hand. And for our grade 1 lineup, we have Ruth. If she's in the front rear guard, she is a 10k hitter. She gets 3k when she swings. As a booster, she is a basic 7k. Next, we have Rebecca. She's 7k rear guard. Basically, for her, you counterblast 1. You pick a separate Musketeer rear guard, put it to the drop zone, and search top 4 for another Musketeer, and you call it to a separate column. Next, I have Mina. She is a damage pusher. You counterblast 1, and you take the top deck, and you put it into your damage zone. Basically, what she's used for is for recycling triggers, nothing more, nothing less. Oh my god. Next, moving on to our grade 2s, we have Yugioh. He is a 12k hitter in the front, and we run 4 of him. Next, I have Cardfight. He is the same effect as Rebecca. Basically, you counterblast 1, and you retire a separate Musketeer rear guard. Search top 4 and call it to a separate rear guard. Next, we have Almira. She is another 2k damage pusher, but I only run 2 of her. Basically, same thing again, same concept. You counterblast 1, top deck, and at the end phase, you recycle one of your damage cards. Alright, moving on to our grade 3s. Our main Vanguard is Cecilia. How she works is basically that if you have at least 5 Musketeers in your drop zone, you counterblast 1. You take 5 Musketeers, normal units, and you put them back into your deck. They have to be normal units, so basically they cannot be triggers, critical, draw, whatever. They cannot be critical units, or trigger units. Put into your deck, and you call 2 Cecilias to the rear guard.
Sorry guys, we have a bunch of people.
I know, right?
Don't worry.
You call 2 Cecilias, 2 separate rear guards. Her second ability is that you tribute. No, oh my god.
He said tribute. Yugioh. Reverse card open.
You retire one Musketeer on your field to the drop zone, and then you pick up the top 5, and you call 1 separate Musketeer to the rear guard.
I thought I was gonna say graveyard for a second.
It's his first deck profile. Just work with him, guys. Just work with him.
Oh my goodness. Next, we have Harman. He is our 12k booster, or 12k hitter for the Vanguard whenever he is boosted.
Oh yeah. What's the price on the voice class? How many packs are you?
For this deck profile, I run 6 stand triggers and 6 crits. There's no draws whatsoever. And for this deck, basically, I use the damage pushers to recycle any triggers I have. For recycling of the Musketeers, I have Cecilia, I have Cardfight, and I have Rebecca. And Yugioh and Ruth, they hit. So basically, that's why I use the stand triggers, because they hit for low numbers, but hitting again is always good.
I also like not having draw triggers in this deck.
Well, mainly because I always get either the grade 2s or another grade 1 to hit so much. Basically, because I always hit so much, it gets bypasses all your perfect guards. It doesn't really matter how much cards I usually have in hand, and not to mention Cecilia always replenishes the field with 1 counterblast. So your hand pretty much stays at 1 point. And that's my deck profile. This is my Musketeer deck.
Sriracha, like 100 peppers, soy sauce, brown sugar, hoisin, ketchup, salt, pepper.